Well, we weren't playing our game, obviously. We got a little bit cute, a little bit fancy. Didn't go after them real hard. They know what works and what doesn't work. I had to remind them of that a little bit, but I wasn't yelling and screaming. It was just reminders of things that we needed to do better. And, we got a little bit better in the third, but I thought we let that game get away on us, and it wasn't our best work.
When you don't have your best for 60 minutes, is it nice to be able to rely on special teams the way that you did to be able to pull through one like this? Well,
Special team, we got dinged up for 2 on the penalty kill, so we were over there, but the power play did a really good job. And you got to win in different ways, even when you're not playing your best, which was evident tonight, and the power play came through.
Is this different than some of those high-scoring affairs earlier in the season?
Yeah, I think it is. I think we were able to get to a young goaltender, and it came real fast. Nothing ever comes easy in this league, but the power play was clicking. Everything felt good, and then we played like it felt good instead of playing our game, and that's when it changed. So I don't think it's like the other games where we gave up 5 or 6 a night. We had an off night, and I think we can dial it back in. We're going to need to.
Did this seem like the February 18th game against Arizona to you, though? I mean, it's kind of a simple, obviously going up 5-1 and then having it come down to the wire, or did you see some maybe fundamental differences?
You know what, I can't really remember the February. I know that we gave up a 4-goal lead, but I can't tell you what happened and if the power play was good or bad. Things come so quick at us, so I would imagine you likely think that because you brought it up, or else we gave up the 4-goal lead, one or the other, but I'm sorry, I can't even compare the two.
How did you think Fiala and Jersey looked in their returns?
I thought they both looked good. Durs played his game. He had good vision. Power play looked sharper. Moved pucks out of his zone. Didn't get himself into a lot of defensive trouble. And I thought Kev looked dynamic. He was good on his edges. He made great passing plays with RV and Phil. That line was likely our most dangerous. And it was really good to see both of them back in the lineup.
Speaking with RV in the room, he spoke about being able to work on his shot throughout the course of the year after not really being able to do any of that over the summer. He's seeing all aspects of his game really at the top right now.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. We see the shot, the skating, the tenacity night after night, but there's a lot of other things that go into that. His competitiveness on the bench and his discussion with his line mates, him setting things up power play wise. He's into it, and it rubs off on others.
We've talked this season about expectations on Kempe and goal scoring. He sets a new career high. How nice is it having a premier goal scorer in the lineup that you can rely on?
I think all good teams have 1 or 2 of them. He's at 35. That's a really good number for him and a good number for our team. Probably about 2 months ago, I think we were questioning whether he would get there. I think at that time I brought up all his empty netters from last year, so he's a 25 to 28 goal scorer last year without the empty netters. He doesn't have all of those this year, but he just keeps shooting the puck, and he's got a hell of a shot. Uses it when he needs to, and I think he's learned to use guys as screens a little bit better now, and he's not looking to get the puck to other players. He's given himself permission to shoot, and everybody's happy that he does shoot.
How much do you think Lizotte missing contributed to giving up 6 goals tonight?
I think it was a big factor. He fits that spot on our team really well, and I give Morsey credit and Gabe and Al, but that line wasn't the same without Lizzo in the middle. And yeah, we missed him.
What worries you about this upcoming 4-game road trip?
What worries me? Well, we're going to play some really good teams, and we got to get back out on the road and see if our game travels. I'm not worried about anything. Anticipating that we're going to play a real strong 12 periods, and we're going to play against hard competition, and we're going to take our home game and be able to put it into play on the road. But I'm not worried about anything. I'm anxious to see how we'll play.
Obviously, the streak of turf year ends today, but you guys still win. How good do you feel about being able to win games in different ways as the playoffs approach?
Well, this streak here at home was one, I believe, in a certain way up until tonight. We checked well, we defended well, we had some timely scoring, we had great goaltending. Tonight, some of those things got away on us, but we still found a way to win. So I don't think that game that we played or brought to the rink tonight in the last 50 minutes of the game will get us a lot of wins in the playoffs. But the other games in the homestand will give us a chance.
Jad's been out for a little while. What'd you make of his first game back in?
A hard night for Jad. Come back in after 10 games off or whatever it might be. And to play minutes that didn't roll out naturally with all the penalties early in the game, us, them, goals being scored. So it was a tough night for him to play, but I thought he did the things that he needed to do. He's a good skater, he's a smart player, he's big, he's strong. Those elements of his game showed up.
Todd, have you circled a date on the calendar where you'd like to end the rotation and just go with one goaltender, or you could do a rotation all the way through game 82?
Yeah, I haven't circled a day, and I have a pretty good idea of what we're going to do in Calgary. After that, I can't tell you what we're going to do. So that's just how we're going about it, day by day.